T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is happening, Ibüümerang family? I am so happy to have my co-host on with me today. Hey, Julius, we'll call you when we're ready. All right, so I am so happy to have a new Blue Diamond, Miss Desi Lipova. Did I say your name right?
Yes, you just got it right. I am so excited to be here with you.
Absolutely, yes.
BT grade today.
What's that?
I said I'm BT grade today. He gave
me.
Oh
yes, no. You are not being T grade today. You are way better looking than T grade.
Okay, I appreciate you. Don't make me nervous now.
What?
I said, don't make me nervous.
No. You are a Blue Diamond. Blue Diamonds never get nervous. Yeah. So here's what we do. We start off by welcoming everybody. So you take Zoom and I'll take Facebook.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. You want me to start first?
Okay, Robin Leatherby, great morning from Utah, BÜM fam. And Robin is a flight school veteran and Top Gun Spotlight veteran.
Awesome. We've got here Tom from Chicago.
Yes. Tim Lambert sent 200 stars and he says, #feed the babies.
Love it. Thanks for the stars. We've got Nicholas from Michigan. Good morning.
All right. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Who's sending us stars? Okay, Tammy Clayton sent 200 stars. Oh, you know what? Tammy and Tammy is going to be in Prague. I saw their names on the list.
I love it. And then we have one of my rock stars, Omaima from Canada, Montreal.
Yes. All right, Janice with the Y, Griggs, sent 1,000 stars. Nice.
Wow, you guys are so generous today. Thank you. And then we've got Herb from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I love it.
All right, Dorothy Bailey, 50 stars.
Wim awesome, from Dorothy. Holland. That's new. Have we had Holland in the past?
So wait a second. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a new one. All right, Stacy Hughes, blessed morning. Stacy from Tampa sent 50 stars. And that's a 112-week streak. Wow.
I love it. And then we have J. Renee Houghton from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, we got Kimaya Vassar, great morning from Chicago, sent 50 stars. Hey, you know who else is going to be there? Viola Hall. She hasn't been to an event in forever. But again, she has an excuse. She had a baby. So she's going to be in Prague. Good morning, Viola.
I love it. And then we've got William Black from Vegas. Vegas is in the building.
All right. Kathy Mixick Unshko sent 500 stars.
And Diane says, good morning.
All right. Damian Willis, 1,200 stars. How does that work? Okay. Nice. Maybe that's all the stars he had.
Okay. Sarah from Arizona, good morning, as well from Sedona, Arizona.
All right. Deborah Reeves, Dynamic Debbie Reeves, as she's called. Boom, 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 freedom. Happy Super Saturday from Philadelphia, PA. Boom Tamale. The owners meeting is live, sending love, golden light, and stars, and she sent 50 stars. Nice.
And then we have Mike South. Hello from STL. What's STL?
St. Louis.
Okay.
All right, Robin Leatherby sent 1,000 stars. Thank you, Robin.
Awesome. We've got Twanda. Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever you are in the world, whatever you are tuning in from. I am here from North Carolina, booming with T. Gray, MK, Desi, and Julius.
Nice. Edson Richards, 200 stars. And then Janice Griggs sent another 1,000 stars. Nice. Keep those stars coming, folks.
Right. We've got Tanya Marie. Pleasant morning, Ibüümerang family, checking in from Brooklyn, New York City.
All right. Sharon Rose, good morning, MK, Blue Diamond Desi, and Diamond Julius. She sent 50 stars. Nice.
Joe Ellick, good afternoon from West Sussex, UK.
All right. Forrest Anthony Knight, an elevator, sent 50 stars.
Love it. David Romero is here. Good morning, team.
Yeah. So Dr. Latrice Legendaire, she always sends 1,000 stars. Man, Dr. Latrice, thank you.
I am laughing because I see Vita is on here. Vita Wood.
Yeah.
I mean, she made a joke yesterday about something. I'll let you know later. It's not,
Okay.
it's not for everybody,
Okay.
but you will die laughing.
Okay. All right. I like to die laughing. Okay. So Lenny Butler, good morning from Washington, D.C. You sent 200 stars. We got Bart Bartlett's Limitless Saturday, 200 stars. Thank you,
And
Bart.
my Bulgarian brother, Vasil from Bulgaria.
Nice. All right. Doreen Sloan. I think that's a new name. Boom Morning Fam sent 400 stars. Nice. Leonard Maley, 500 stars. All right.
Deborah Mitchell, good morning from Chicago.
Nice.
We got a lot of people from Chicago here and St. Louis.
Yeah, we do. We always have a lot of people from
Right.
Chicago on, right? So Desmond Big D Donaldson, great morning, MK and Desi from Brentwood, New York, and he sent 200 stars, and it's a 113-week streak. What is that? Like 2 years?
Right.
It's over 2 years. Wow.
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 Good morning, Janan from Philipsburg, Germany. And then we have Thierry from Indianapolis. Indy, big T's in the
Hey,
house.
Thierry T. What's up, bro? All right, Marie Jaworski, 200 stars. So hold on a second. Let me get all these stars out of the way. Shannon Gibbs, 200 stars. Albert Urena, 45 stars. Tawana McCullum, 50 stars. Yeah. Viola Hall says, yes, I can't wait to see you guys. Right on. Bernard Ravenel, 100 stars. Okay. All right. We're done with. Okay. Hold on. One more. Joe Harris, 1,000 stars.
Wow.
Woo.
You guys are killing it.
They are.
I love it. Keep them coming.
Oh, wait a second. Joe Harris, great morning, Boom family from St. Louis, Missouri, 1,000 stars, and that's a 114-week streak.
I
Wow.
love it. And then
That's
we've got Margarita from London, UK.
All right.
On here.
Are we ready to rock and roll, Desi?
Yes, I believe everybody needs to send a reminder to their teams, groups, their people
Yes.
to jump on here.
Yes. 100%. Thank you for saying that. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay. So here's what happens. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So I know it's T Gray on there, but T Gray is not going to be on today, folks. He is not.
Yes.
So Desi Lipova, Blue Diamond Ambassador, so excited for you. You are awesome. And your team is just growing like crazy. But here's what you need to do, Desi, right?
The disclaimer.
You need to do the disclaimer.
I love disclaimers, right? Because I love it because, you know, in anything we do, there's no guarantee, right? That you're going to get the results. Work works, like Mr. Holtenbach says, right? What you put in is what you're going to get in return. The energy that you put into your business is the exact same energy you're going to get in return. So obviously, Ibüümerang cannot and will not make any guarantee about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. And Mark, I love giving the example of, you know, signing up for a gym, right? Gym membership.
Yes.
And the reason why is because, you know, I love fitness just like you know, and health. And I used to compete. And, you know, I knew for a fact that, you know, if I didn't follow my coach's instruction, you know, to the T, you know, I wasn't going to get the results, right? At the end of the day, I had goals and, you know, this is why I hired a coach. So let's say you sign up at a gym. You signed a contract before you step into that gym, right? They're not going to allow you to go into the gym and work out unless you sign a contract. And what they tell you in that contract, Mark, is, well, you know, if you decide to come in and sit in the, you know, locker room or be on your phone on Instagram, take pictures, not put in the work, and then you go back home and you eat all the pizza, you don't follow up your plan, guess what? You're never gonna get your, 6-pack abs or whatever it is, 12-pack, whatever it is, right? Or lose weight or gain muscle. It's the exact same thing with this business, right? Like Mr. Bug says, I love what he says, is work works. What you put a little bit in, is exactly what you're going to get out. If you decide not to join the calls, your mentorship calls with your leaders, if you decide not to use the system that we have in place, if you decide not to show up for flight school and all of the trainings that Ibüümerang has on top of what your team has, right? Guess what? You're not going to get the results. If you decide to come in just like me and you decide to be coachable, not chokeable, but coachable, right? Coachability is a big part of what we do here, because what I realized, Mark, and it took me a short period of time, I was like, it is so awesome to have somebody, basically give you the shortcut to success, especially coming from a traditional business where I needed to figure it all, by myself. And coming here and having Darren as a mentor and coach and a guide, it was amazing because he took all of my stress off my shoulders and helped me get to the top. So what you put in, you put a little bit in, you put nothing in, guess what? You're not going to get anything in return. You come and make a decision that you're going to get to the top. You can surpass everybody in this country. Not country, but company in a short period of time.
Nice. Wow. So I love that. I love that analogy. I love what you said about being at the gym. And if you don't work out, you don't get the results. And I love this better than the one T. Gray does. Good job. Awesome.
He called me. He said, make sure you do a really good job with the disclaimer. So
I can tell you practice.
I'm gonna wait on his feedback.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. David Romero says, is T. Gray still on luggage watch? I think he is, David. I think he is. Mario Margari says, co-pilot today. Let's see here. Margarita says, Diamond Desi is sending love to Diamond Desi. Desi is the best, Sarah says. Desi is on fire, Jeffrey says. They love you. What? What is
love the
this?
back.
All right.
You see, I send love to people. I get love in return.
Oh, you do. That works.
It does. It really does.
All right. So no Top Gun Spotlight next week. I am going to be in Frankfurt, I think, at that time. So, or in the air. Yeah, no. I'm
Wait, on Saturday?
What's that?
On Saturday, you're going to be in Frankfurt?
No. This is for Top Gun Spotlight.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Yep. So on Tuesday, I will be in Frankfurt in the airport waiting for my flight to Prague. Now, here's the fallback plan, Desi. If there is no flight, if the flight gets canceled, it's only a 4-hour drive from Frankfurt to Prague.
Love it. Don't speak it though. Don't send it out there to the universe.
Okay. Nope, not doing it. Okay. All right, cool. Good stuff. Hey, do you have flight plan calendars in your?
I do, actually, not just one. I have multiple.
Okay.
I tell my team all the time, if you don't have calendar, you don't have a check, right? Show me your calendar and I'm going to tell you what check you're going to have. Wow.
So again, this is so critical for businesses. And, we didn't have this when I was in network marketing, but we had to use a daily planner. So, and that just sucked. So, so we've given everything in here. And in the beginning, we talk about, how to, what are your goals? How are you going to reach your goals? The 10 and 2 plan, the 2020 plan. And those are just plans that you can look at. And then what we do is we have an 18 months of blank pages that you get to fill out. And we set it up for you to where you can map out where to go and how to get to whatever goal that you're shooting for. Okay. Sapphire, diamond, blue diamond. All right. So, but you can get these calendars at, where do they get them?
By BÜM, the store, the BÜM gift store.
BÜMgear.com. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, it's in the back office, at the very top right corner.
Okay. BÜMgear.com. BÜMgear.com is where you get these flight plan calendars. I'm sorry. I got you. Oh, darn. So they're available in English, Spanish, and French, and they're only $25. Cool. Okay, so here's something that is serious, folks. All right. There are many fake accounts. Desi, have you ever had a fake account?
Actually, yes, I'm dealing right now with, and they named me Natasha.
Oh, okay. So it's rampant.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is rampant. It's too bad too. So, but bottom line is there are many fake accounts. As Ibüümerang, we will never ever ask you for money. We will never DM you. We won't ask you for money. So don't give anybody money if they say they're from Ibüümerang. Here are our Ibüümerang accounts. Facebook, we are facebook.com/Ibüümerang. On Instagram @Ibüümerang, on Twitter @Ibüümerang, and on TikTok @official Ibüümerang. So, but here's the thing. They're sneaky, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make the handle look like the regular one. So slow down, take a look, just make sure. And when you do get a text or a DM from someone that says they are from Ibüümerang and asking for money, please report them. Please report them. Okay. Yeah. This is
And Mark,
serious.
Ibüümerang will never ever contact you for any reason through social media.
No, absolutely not. Nope. Okay. Hey, here we go. You take this.
I love this because I actually was one of the people that actually qualified for this a few months back. So it's the Superstar Power promo. Who's excited about this, right? Where you get, featured in Business for Home, which is I know a lot of people don't really realize what that can do for them and their business and their team. But before I go into explanation, right, is the top 2 superstar achievers. And then the top 2, you have to have top 2 enrollers for you to qualify, right? For you to qualify, you got to be a star achiever 4 times with top 2 most frontline star achiever. You want to be a top 2 enroller, right? For you to qualify. And what do you get? You get featured on Top Gun Spotlight. Who doesn't want to hang out with, Mark on Tuesday, right? I believe this past week we just had, Tier Edwards, Emerald Tier Edwards with you, but you get featured on iBoom Hub blog. It's really cool because you guys ask us to do, this short video. You get all of the spotlight, right? And then Business for Home, you get featured on Business for Home, which is usually reserved for all of the diamonds. You guys, I believe you don't understand what this can do for your business, not just for your business, but for your team and all the people that you're working with. It's a pretty big deal. I believe the equivalent of, a Business for Home is like Forbes of network marketing.
Yep. Absolutely. I love that analogy. That's fantastic. I'm going to use that going forward.
Yeah. So, definitely go out there, make sure you're a star achiever. I've been star achiever since the very beginning. It's a really big deal. I mean, it pays you a lot as well. You get paid, I tell my team all the time, you have so many opportunities. I mean, I'm that type of person that I won't leave an opportunity on the table. I'm grabbing them all.
Nice. So Dr. Latrice says, and she was featured on Superstar as a Superstar Power Promo winner. And she was featured in Business for Home. And she says, absolutely excited about my commitment to being a superstar achiever. So, and who did we have? So you've been featured, Desi. You
Yes.
have been featured, and you are going to get featured again as a Blue Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and Julius Burrell is going to get featured. Marianne Schutz is going to get featured. Kelly Haupu is going to get featured. So, but you know what? They are all diamonds. They're diamonds. So they get featured. But you can become, if you are a superstar achiever 4 times or a top enroller like Caroline Kusin.
So
What?
awesome. Congratulations, Caroline. She's on fire.
She is on fire. Wow.
Single mom of 3, I believe.
Yes. Wow. And, you know, we got to interview her, and her video and her article is up on Business for Home right now. So go check it out. Go check it out, folks. Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah. You know, Desi, you've been featured once, and now you're going to be featured again. How's that feel?
I am scared and excited at the same time.
Good.
You gave me so much homework, and I'm like, okay, so I got to get this, and then I got to get that, and you know, but it's already done.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, have you done the new ambassador journey?
I started it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I've been really focused.
You know what?
Building.
You have a good excuse. So you went Blue Diamond, lady. You are awesome. So, but all of your new ambassadors, they need, and you know what? Here's what's happening. We are sending this out in the new email that's going out. And it's step 1. There's 3 steps. It's step 1 of the email. So, you know, the folks are loving it. They can get started fast. They learn the system. They learn where everything is. And you can go to newambassadorjourney.com to take a look at it. But again, it's in the email. Every new ambassador gets the email letting them know what to do first. All right.
And it's amazing that you have different language options.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's available in English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Czech. And if there's another language that we need to tackle, we can do it. All right.
I have some ideas.
Okay, good stuff. All right, and then what do you get when you
25 free boomerangs once you complete it?
Yeah. So, you know, hey, complete that. You're going to get your boomerangs. Yay.
Right.
All right. Good
Screenshot
stuff.
this so you can have the email and send it over.
Yeah. So Mike South, Andy Varela says, you're great, Desi.
And he's awesome.
Mike South says, I took my journey. Hey, who took the journey? Lakeisha got her 25. Who took the journey? Who did the new ambassador journey?
We have Monica that says the course is amazing.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Peg
You're getting
Moser.
paid just for learning, she said.
Wow. Vita Wood, Brenda Strozier, James Riddick, David Romero, and the certificate is nice too. Mario Margari, nice. Yeah, Damian Willis. Yes, it's beautiful. All right, good stuff. Fantastic. So that's, again, what Bonnie Marshall says. She's in the middle of it. All right, good stuff. Okay, so again, this is what all of your new ambassadors get started with, and we get them started fast. All right. Hey, are you an elevator?
I am, but I also have an excuse.
I know. You know what? So it's super hard to do 2 things at one time.
Yeah.
So you absolutely need a singular focus on Blue Diamond. When you're going Blue Diamond, there's nothing else that can get in your way.
And not just blue. I mean, we're not stopping here.
Right. Understood. Yeah. So
we're on a mission. The entire team is on a mission.
Nice. Excellent. So, hey, who is an Elevate 2.0 subscriber? Elevate 2.0 subscriber. Who is it? Bonnie Marshall. Fire Your Boss. Vivian Everett. Yeah, look at, oh, the chat's lighting up. It's going too fast. It's going too fast. All right. Michelle Durling, me every day learning a lot. Cool. So, you guys are experiencing a fully interactive and live education platform. You're getting a cross section of education, community, experience, technology, and you guys are elevating to the next level. So good stuff. So now here's the thing. You want to take this slide?
Yes, I actually love this because even before you guys announced this a couple of months ago, I've already started reaching out to some of the the majority of the people that were with us in the beginning, and then I believe it was the exact same week or maybe the following week when you guys made an announcement, the very first announcement, for welcoming back people that have been previously in here and maybe left for some reason. But I guess it ends. Mr. Holton Bugs and Mr. Lean Bugs are so generous, right? And they're giving everybody the opportunity to come back, reactivate their account, because I believe that if it goes over 6 months, since you stop paying your subscription, your account is no longer available. And now you guys are allowing, which means that they have to reinvest back into the company, and this is really awesome because all they got to do is just pay their subscription, I believe, or elevate a subscription or the iGo subscription. And it's the only thing, right? Because there's few individuals from my team that are going through challenge. You must be in a good standing, at the time of going inactive, right? You got to be in a good standing, meaning a lot of things, right? Which means if you had a chargeback or anything like this, you probably are not going to be able to get your account back.
Nice.
You gotta, email customer support and see where you stand.
Cool.
But definitely start reaching out to your people and get them back, especially with the upgrade within Elevate. I believe this is really awesome. I mean, I watched the presentation a couple of weeks ago, and it's the Facebook of Forex and crypto and NFTs and metaverse. It's so awesome.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and so the current pricing right now is for the ambassadors, it's $99.99. For the customer, it's $129.99. So that's the current pricing. Now, that is going to change on August 1st. The ambassador price will go up to $199.99. And the customer will go up to $229.99. Now, if you are already a Elevate subscriber, you will be grandfathered in for 1 year at $149.99, and the customers at $179.99. Okay. Now, on August 1st, if somebody joins on August 1st, what happens? They're going to pay the new price, the $199.99 for the ambassador or the $229.99 for the customer. So don't be that person that says, what? I missed it? No. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, folks. All right. Good stuff. All right. Hey, did you do this? Have you done this?
No.
Okay. So all of these folks are going limitless, and you have an opportunity to go limitless as well and send us your name, what you're overcoming, and how you are becoming limitless. So I wanted to read Luis Ventura's. I overcame my fear of letting go by only working with those who are willing to work. As a result, I went diamond and became limitless. So just send us this, and here's what's going to happen. You will be up on the big screen, and you'll be broadcast around the world for all the people watching virtually. So cool. Very good. Yeah. And this is a product of us doing that at Dream Night. Mm-hmm. So we're bringing it back. We're bringing this back, and we're making it happen here at Go Diamond Limitless. Hey, who's done the Instagram filter? I did the filter. I was the model. Well, no. Wait. Yeah, so I did the filter, but May is the model for the filter. So folks, you can do the filter. Have you done the filter?
No.
Okay. You've been busy.
Yes, productive and effective.
Yes. So go over to the Ibüümerang Instagram account, click on those little 3 stars and do the filter. And then tag us and post it on your story. Tag at Ibüümerang and post on your story. We're going to choose 5 people randomly, and they are going to win a prize at Go Diamond in Prague. I like saying that. I like saying Go Diamond in Prague.
The agenda is available.
Yeah.
Yes, you definitely got to go get it at iboomhub.com. I am excited to see who's going to go diamond after this event, because I know what events do.
Yes.
They're so impactful. Darren says it all the time, right? Vision is caught, not taught. And I see so many transformations after each and every event, to the newest babies, and even not only new people that are in the business, but let's say people that have been with us since the beginning. It's just like there's something that always clicks, Mark. And I'm sad that I can't be there in person, but I'm so happy that you guys did the virtual, because I am throwing a party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Tell us about this party.
Yes, it's gonna be, well, I believe it's a really good opportunity to expose individuals to what we do, because when we had it here in Texas, I actually had people that flew with me from Virginia and other states, and all they needed is the first couple of hours before they made a decision, and they're like, get us in, right?
Nice.
So if you're going to Prague, if you're going to be there in person, I'm going to give you a tip, right? You never want to go to an event by yourself. You always want to have, potential business partners. I don't like the word prospects, potential business partners. They're with you because, they're going to hear from Mr. Bugs. They're going to hear from all of the, diamonds. And this is all they need. I mean, they need the exposure in the environment. And they're, I can guarantee you they're going to be in. So if you're a business owner, this is what you do, right? You get tickets for them.
Yes.
And invite them as a guest.
Yes.
Right. I'm just giving you some of my tips, the way I build my business.
So hold on a second. Let's rewind. Yeah. So you brought some people with you.
Yes.
That were not in the business to Houston.
Yes.
And they got started
right away.
What? That is awesome.
Yeah. They flew out. I actually had 4 people. A couple of them I met in Houston, and then 2 of them came from Virginia.
Wow. What? Not even in the business.
No.
That is incredible. So what did you say to them?
Obviously, well, the ones that I met in Houston, they were just waiters and from Starbucks at our hotel.
So you speak to everybody.
Yes, we do.
We call that the 3-foot rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a walking billboard. I mean, Mark, we're walking billboards of other brands. I became a walking billboard of my own brand and my business. I am the opportunity for people.
You are the opportunity for people, Desi. Wow. That's just incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
So folks, hear this, receive this. Don't go by yourself to the event. Bring people that aren't even in your group yet, that aren't a part of your team yet. Wow. So let's see here.
It is an amazing opportunity. I mean, the more I can guarantee you that, it first of all, it saves you so much time. And now they call the entire picture.
Wow. That's incredible. Yeah. So the chat's lighting up here. Irma says, Miss Desi, you are an amazing power superwoman. Desi has that contagious fire energy, says Sarah. Yeah, she does. And Peg says, I like that, Desi, your own billboard brand. Nice. Yeah, and Joyce says, awesome information. Yeah, so, and you know, I've never heard of someone bringing someone to an event that is not a part of the event. Well, no, I take that back. I heard about Carol Boss. She flew all the way to Dubai. Yeah, she flew to Dubai and then didn't get started in Dubai, but then flew back to, and this was with Kelly Haupu, right? So, and then she flew back to North Carolina and Kelly flew and met her there and she got started in North Carolina 2 weeks later. Yeah.
I had someone in Mexico. I wasn't there, but I had somebody in Mexico.
What? What?
Yeah.
Wait. Was this for boot camp?
Yes.
Wow. Nice. Excellent. Good deal. All right.
Yeah.
So man, that's okay. So let's see here. Marianne Schutz said the same thing last week. Talk to people within 3 feet. Yeah. The 3 foot rule. Yeah. Yep.
Guess where Marianne got it from?
For sure. You are a good coach. You're a good mentor.
I learned from the best.
Yes, you did. Yeah. You know what? And here's, you said something that I wrote down. A vision is caught, not taught. A vision is caught, not taught. Yeah.
Yep.
Darren has lots and lots of those. And yeah, he is, Mr. Gibson is fantastic. Yeah.
He really is.
That guy. I love that guy.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Okay, we're getting into general registration. You must wear your wristbands at all times. Lost wristbands cannot be replaced. And registration on Friday is from 3 to 7. And we'll tell you where it's at. So yeah, Kanan Munzer says, we love Darren too. Yay. All right, so registration is at the Hilton. And that is the one that is that we're holding the event at. So there's one there's 2 Hiltons in Prague, but the one in where we're holding the event at, Friday, July 29th, 3 to 7, Saturday, July 30th, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then Sunday, July 31st, 8 to 1. So yeah. Anisha says a vision is caught, not taught. Cool. All right. Okay. So here's something that we need to definitely go over. So limitless recognition registration. Okay. After general registration, head to the recognition registration desk if you need to be recognized. So that's only for those who have not been recognized on stage. Okay. If you've been recognized on stage at an event at the level that you're at, do not register for recognition again. And then you have to register in order to receive your recognition award. And again, Friday, 3 to 7, and then Saturday, 7 to 11. Okay. All right. Hey, this is going to be cool. Okay. This is something that we're going to, keep on the DL. Okay. Do you know what the DL is?
What's a DL?
The down low.
Oh, down low.
Down low. All right. Whether you are attending in person, virtually, or in person, download Telegram. Okay. And so what we're going to do, download. Dr. Latrice knows, download for an interactive activity during Limitless. So what we're going to be doing is get Telegram on your phone. Okay. So download it now. All right. And then we're gonna do an activity. Okay.
Packing essentials.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So there has been a lot of talk about delays, about lost bags. And so here's what we're gonna do. we're going to give, for all of those coming to Prague or going to Prague, we are going to give you some information. So first of all, if you're coming from the US or anywhere else in the world and you're going to Europe, if you don't live in Europe, you need to do this. Get yourself a travel power adapter. I've got 2. Okay, so voltage converters are needed for certain devices such as hair dryers, curling irons, and I use both of those. Okay. T. Gray does too. Did you get that? Did you get that joke? The folks online got it. Okay. All right. Okay, and then you need your AirTags. Okay. So never lose track of your luggage again or leave room for human error. AirTags will allow you to track your bags from your smartphone. So I got 4 AirTags.
That's really awesome.
So
what if you don't have an iPhone?
I don't know. I do not know if you don't have an iPhone. All right. But I have an iPhone. So yeah, that it is. It's a cool device. So I've set these up, right? And every time I leave my house, it tells me, you've left 4 items behind. What the heck? So it's irritating, but awesome. Yeah. So get your AirTags, folks. That way, if you lose your bag or if the airline loses your bag, or if you leave it somewhere, even leaving it, you can find it and track it down. And the other thing too, the other cool part about this, about these AirTags, is you can send a signal to it and it will emit a sound. It'll start beeping. Yeah. And it gets louder and louder and louder. All right. Good stuff. All right. Okay. Carry-on bags are preferred over check bags. Now, my wife is coming with me and we are not going to have, we're going to have carry-ons, but we're also going to have check bags because it is necessary for her to have a checked bag. But if you can avoid that at all costs, carry-on bags are preferred over check bags. Many airports are experiencing luggage delays and loss. And so just use carry-ons if you can. All right. Okay, Michelle Durling says they have Android AirTags. Sweet. All right. Okay, pack all of your essentials. Now, here's a very important point, a very important point. If you have medication, if you have jewelry, if you have anything that is of value, please, please, please pack it in your carry-on, okay? And then the other thing that you'll want to pack as well, and thank God T. Gray did this, they had 1 to 3 days of clothing in their carry-on. 1 to 3 days of clothing in your carry-on. All right. Hey, Desi.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
I actually had people that were asking me, what does it require? And I'm like, you already said twice.
Yes.
But, you know, that just tells you that repetition is the first law of learning, right? So the CEO dinner that it's already sold out, right? The ones that are procrastinators, what happens is, right, when you don't make a quick decision, this is exactly what the universe gives you in return, right? Successful people make decisions fast. You know, success loves speed. So the CEO Wealth Builder dinner, this is going to be off the chain. And I believe it was sold out even before the flight school was over that day. You know, it was only limited tickets available. And now, you know, how do you qualify? Because I have plenty of questions. You have to, you know, sponsor a minimum of 2 or more. Yeah. And also you have to be at the top 50, right? Only the top 50 people will be on that dinner. Now, at the end of the day, because some people probably thought that, Amari, that they can just buy the ticket and be there and just listen to Mr. Bugs. Well, at the end of the day, you got to put in the work. Because let me give you just this, Mark. I believe this will be a good analogy. When you're not building and you're not going through the process, you're not taking the necessary action, when it comes to building your business. Even if you go at that dinner, all you're going just to collect is, information, right? And it's not going to make sense to you. I've been doing this for so long, and the reason why, me, my team, and what, we're doing collectively with Darren and everybody is because he was so good at really making me do the work, not making me do the work, but like I said, I made a decision to be coachable, not chokeable, meaning executing exactly what he was telling me to do, even though it didn't make sense. So look, you can get on a wait list, right? Because I can guarantee you there are going to be people. I don't know if it's going to be a lot or a little. I hope everybody got to work, the ones that got the ticket. But we all know that there's still people out there that procrastinate and they wait until the last minute, right? So how you do one thing, like Mr. Buck says, is how you do everything. So if you you can still join the wait list. You go to iboomerang.vip, and ticket holders who don't qualify will be refunded, and will be replaced with the ones that have sponsored 2 or more, and obviously you're at the top 50. When does it end, Mark?
So here's the deal. So we will bring it all the way up to the dinner. But here's the thing. We took a look at the list. Yesterday, and there are people that are not qualified. There are people on that list that are not qualified. Now, on the wait list, we have lots of people that are qualified. So if you don't qualify here within the next 24 hours, okay, well, let's do this. Let's give them until Sunday night, okay? Let's give them until Sunday night, and then we are going to refund your money and give you back your ticket. Well, no, we're not going to give you back your ticket. We're going to refund your money, and you will be out. And somebody on that wait list, and we've got lots of people that are qualified on the wait list, somebody on that wait list will take your spot. Okay, so the 50 people, if you're hearing me right now, get qualified. Okay, so some of them have one and some of them have none. So
I know what this will do for the ones that are there, because it's a whole different conversation. I mean, ego talk.
I've been around Mr. Bugs long enough to know, even just casual conversations become conversations that turn into wealth building conversations, right? Casual conversations. And so he's going to be focused in on topics that are going to build your wealth. So, and what he wants is he wants people that are willing to go to work. Work works, like Desi said. Work works. So, for all those folks that are not qualified, get qualified. You are going to miss something that is going to be so special. So, and I know, Bart Bartlett, we were on Top Gun Spotlight last week. Bart Bartlett said he brought a journal and took notes, right? So if you're there, bring your journal, take notes, because, I take notes consistently,
right?
Constantly. When I go into the office with Mr. Bugs' office, I bring this with me every single time, I don't miss it. And if I do, and he says, hey, hey, Mark, come here, come to my office, and I don't have my journal with me, I say, hey, wait, I got to get my journal. I got to get my journal. So just folks, you are going to not like yourself if you miss out on this. So, and now here's the thing. If you do have 2 sponsored here in the past couple of weeks, go to iboomerang.vip and register. Okay. And if you're going to be in Prague. Okay. So go to iboomerang.vip and register. So good stuff. Awesome. Oh, here we go. You know what this is?
I am going to miss this.
Yes, you are. I am so sorry.
I will be calling Marianne, Darren on the FaceTime, so I can party with you all.
Okay. Gosh, that's sad. Okay. So, but it's glow, and it's gonna be so incredible. So it's Sunday, July 31st, 9 to 1 a.m. or later. The Duplex Prague is where it's at. You must wear your wristband at all times. Lost wristbands cannot be replaced. And here's the party attire. Neon and metallic colors encouraged for the glow theme. It's time to glow diamond.
That will be so fun. I can't wait to see the pictures.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, my wife is looking for an outfit for this, and she can't find one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, there we go. All right. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we're getting I'm getting on the Airbnb. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have a meetup with new people that I will expose to what we do. So for sure, that is a good idea. Thanks for the idea.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Do upgrades count coach to first class? Just new recruits. So David, just new recruits. Let's see here. Michelle Jacobs, can't wait for glow. All right. Love your energy. You are so phenomenal. Okay. I'm just gonna say that they're talking about me.
Can non-members come to the party? If
No.
they have a ticket?
Yeah, they're going to have a ticket to the event. So the event wristband is the wristband that you use to get into the party. Yeah. Okay, so I love your energy. You're so phenomenal. So I think they're talking about me, right?
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah, they're talking about me. Okay. All right. I just, yeah, all of you. Hey, thank you. Okay, we got diamonds. We got a triple threat on the road.
That would be a dangerous meeting.
Yes. Well, wait a second. Tell us about that time you were in the library.
Oh my God. We actually are going to have another event here. We just haven't found a location yet, but it will be in the middle of August with Mrs. Jackie. She's coming down again. It will be the following weekend. So you guys are going to hear. But it was amazing. Let's put it this way. Presenting is not my strong suit, right? But me and Mrs. Jackie actually did a really, she's always, excellent, outstanding at what she does. But, I stepped outside of my comfort zone. Darren said, you're going to present. I said, okay, well, let's do it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Everybody that was there got started with the business.
Awesome. So hold on a second. Let's rewind. You don't like to present.
No.
You hear that, folks? You don't like to present. A blue diamond in Ibüümerang doesn't like to present. So what is everybody else's excuse, right? So, lots of people don't like to present, but Desi has pushed through. Desi is a blue diamond and she doesn't like to present. Wow. Yeah. That's incredible.
I do over 90% of the things that I do on a daily basis are things that I don't like doing.
Right.
To get me to where I am.
That's it. Wow. Okay. So what do you like to do?
there's a lot of things that I like. Well, here's the thing. Like Mark, if you would have met me 20 months ago when I started with Darren, I would have never done anything like this ever.
Wow.
Now I love it, but Darren had to push me outside of my nest. It was extremely uncomfortable, you know, and it's funny because, like I said, I used to sing, but I always had that stage fright before I was stepping on stage, and I sang in front of, you know, big crowds, and I used to play piano as well. But it never, I mean, as soon as you step on stage, maybe 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes in, you know, I felt comfortable. But in the beginning, it's like, you know, it just always felt so uncomfortable. But the more you do it, obviously, you know, Mr. Bugs, when we came into the company in the beginning, he said, draw a circle. And I believe he even did it, you know, for one of the flight school calls. He said, draw a circle. In that circle, put everything you like doing. Outside of that circle, put everything you don't like doing, right? There were plenty of things. Me speaking in front of a crowd was one of them. Me talking to strangers was one of them. This is how I built my business, only with strangers, right? I did everything that I don't like doing.
Wow. So I just want to let that sink in for a minute. I just want to let people know that a blue diamond in this company does not like to get up in front of crowds, does not like to talk, does not like to talk to strangers. So
I love it now. I have a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And so, you know what? Repetition is the mother of all discipline, right? So you did it, and now you do it on the regular. So good stuff. Good stuff. You know, people need to hear this. People need to hear these things, Desi. You know, it's incredible that that you don't like to speak in front of crowds, and as early as, you know, just this last presentation that you did with Jackie. So,
and
cool.
Actually, I did pretty good, which I was surprised.
Nice, excellent, good deal. All right, hey, we've got Luis Ventura and Fernanda Vera, Diamond Ambassadors. They are doing an event in Barcelona. Nice. So they are making it happen in Barcelona. So I always say this: if you're within 3,000 miles of Barcelona, get your people there. And you know what? If you know anybody in Barcelona, go ahead and reach out to them, and reach out to Luis and Fernanda. The place that they're doing it at is right there. I don't know how to pronounce any of that, but sure, yeah, do that.
Power couple.
Yeah, nuggets. Here, Vita Wood, nuggets. Do what you don't like to get what you love, right? Dude. Okay, Go Diamond Limitless tickets are going up in price. So right now they're $129. On Sunday night, they're moving to $149. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that says, oh, golly, I missed it. So iBoomEvents.com. So you're going to be on the virtual, you're going to be with the virtual, right? You're going to, you're going to watch the live stream.
Yes.
Awesome.
I am so excited.
Yeah. So, you know, it just pains me to know that you cannot be there, and, you know, but you know what? You're going to be there in spirit. And the other thing that we're going to do, is we are going to play a video for you, right?
Yeah.
We're going to record a training. Yeah.
And I appreciate that. That is a really big deal for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited.
Awesome.
Make sure I deliver.
Okay. You will. I know you will. All right. So who has their virtual ticket? Who has a virtual ticket? Who has the live stream ticket? Dr. Latrice does. Linda, Erica, Lewis. Let's see here. Herb, Hugh, Mary, David, Tier. Wait. Tier, you better be there, Tier. All right. Yes, Tier will be there. I was going to say, man, dude.
I actually have the in-person ticket.
Yes, you do. So
you see, I always put it out there to the universe. I'm one of the first people to buy a ticket for anything.
I applaud you for that. I applaud you for that. So you bought a live ticket knowing you weren't going to be there.
I always do. Even for Mexico, even for
Wow.
Dubai last year. I always do.
What? So that's craziness, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you are supporting the company when you do that. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for that. So take a listen to that, folks. If you're not there, so she bought a ticket for the live event. Desi bought a ticket for the live event. And you know what? That blew me away when you said that. I was like, wait. She knows she's not going, right? She knows she's not going.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But you know what? That ticket will work. Okay.
Yeah, but like I bought it way before you guys announced that you're gonna have the live.
I know.
And again, like I said, it's like I'm just putting it out there to the universe. That's all. Speeding up the process.
Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. And then also you can still buy tickets to be there in person. They are $499, $499. And you can get it at iboomevents.com. Cool. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's next?
I stay ready.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You stay ready. All right. Okay. We got Mr. Julius Burrell, new Diamond Ambassador. I am looking forward to hearing from this guy.
Julius?
Join us, Mr. Burrell.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? How are you?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, you got that background going. Yeah, you got that motion background. You're on the beach.
On the beach. Well, I live in Fort Lauderdale now. So
really?
I moved from Alabama to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. So hold on. Fort Lauderdale. So where were you before? When did you move?
I moved right during the run, the growth-a-thon when I hit Diamond. So I had a lot going on. Wow. So it's a story to be told.
Okay. So tell us about this story. So where did you live previously?
I used to live in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, because I know I was doing all those banners for you guys, and it was in Birmingham.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. And Desi and Darren were down there and supporting you and doing your diamond run. Nice. Okay.
Oh, they rock stars. I love them guys. They like family to me.
Okay. So then when did you move to Fort Lauderdale?
I actually moved to Fort Lauderdale right after my birthday. So it was July the 3rd.
Wow. Okay. And your brother's down there too, right?
My brother's there. He's been here for like 9 years now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Good. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay. My background is in exercise science. I used to manage a lot of fitness centers. So I was a general manager at a fitness center. And in 2009, I told myself that, I was making that company so much money. I had one of the top gym business, in the Southeast. And I told myself, what can I do for myself? So, most times, most people don't start anything because they think about money. From that point, I told myself, I started writing down, my goals, start writing down my vision. I never wrote a business plan before, but I wrote like 20 of them till I got it right. And it starts with the vision. Most people don't have a vision. That's why they perish. So from that point, I stayed consistent. And 18 months later, I ended up, getting over $250,000 to start my business, which I didn't have the money to start. And 3 months later, I started my first business, which was 24/7 Gym.
Okay. All right. So now take us through, well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's back up. So what is your why, Julius?
My why, it's for my family, financial freedom, to be able to break, generations of curse, so that is my why.
Yeah. So tell us about this curse. What is this curse?
Well, the curse starts from, I haven't had anybody in my family, immediate family, that have never been at, a status of making, a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, it's 7 figures. So I was one of the first ones to start a business, and then my brother, he have his own business, but our business always been not at the top where we wanted to be at. So I want to do something special, and that's why I'm so grateful that Desi reached out to me about this amazing platform, because at first I told myself, I'm not going to do it because I had so much going on. I recently just started a traditional business, which security company at the time. And she reached out to me so many times, she was persistent with it. But, I came from a previous company, a previous network marketing company. And at the time, I was actually working for a company. So I had so much going on, with this coming into this business right here, because when you start a new business, it's tough. So I told myself, do I really have time, to do this business? But I'm so glad and grateful that I made that decision, to do it, because it changed the course of my life.
Wow. Wow. That is an incredible story. Cool. And so how many months, when did you join Ibüümerang?
We all came in on May the 4th. It was very interesting because I got a chance to go to Miami to meet Mr. Holton Buggs and a lot of his leaders at the time. So Desi and Darren invited me to come down. And I knew of him when I first started my first business in 2011. So I saw the things that he was doing, his name was on the internet. I got a chance to look at a lot of YouTube videos. So now I get a chance to meet him in person. Mm-hmm. So from that moment, I got a chance to meet Desi and Darren too for the first time, because we was in a previous company before that. And I was actually in that for maybe like 3 weeks, before we made the jump to this business. So from that point, when I got a chance to, meet everybody, didn't know a lot about the business, but I understand that environment is everything. So environment, being with the right people at the right time, that will change your entire life, but you have to take action. Mm-hmm. And most people don't take action, so it just changed the course of my entire life. And I'm so grateful, for Mr. and Mrs. Buggs, for this platform, for you, I think you guys do a great job at Flight School. It's an unbelievable platform. I've never seen anything like it before. I'm so grateful for, my leaders, Desi and Darren, also, my team and my wife, she's a big supporter, she's always pushed me at the same time too. So I'm so grateful. I'm just, just ready to keep moving forward.
All right. So thank you for thanking everybody. That's the edification is key, and you got to keep lifting your leaders up. So Desi, do you have any questions?
Actually, before I ask him a question, I want to add something to what he just said, right? Okay. Because what he said is really true. He started with us. I knew we were going to do something, but it wasn't a committed decision, right? And that, we were looking at Ibüümerang. But Julius was brand new, but because you see the integrity that I have, I remember I called Darren and I said, should I give Julius a call and let him know that, we're looking into something else? And he's like, well, no, I don't know, just let him stay wherever he's at. And I said, well, look, that is just me, my person. He said, do what you think it's best for you, right? And I gave Julius a call, I believe it was Monday or Tuesday. And we're flying out to Miami to meet with Mr. Buggs and Mrs. Aline Buggs and the rest of the leaders, I believe, on Friday. And I gave Julius a call and I said, hey, Julius, what are you doing this weekend? Didn't tell him anything about anything, right? He said, well, I'm building my business and, I got to go do this contract and that contract. I said, okay. So I asked him, do you trust me? And mind you that what he just said is literally he was with me for 2-3 weeks. But he did build a team for such a short period of time. He was already going up really fast. So I said, I got to give him a call, because it took him 3 weeks to make a decision to say yes. So, it was just my intuition, my gut feeling. And I said, I got to give him a call and just be honest with him. I didn't tell him where we were going, but I said, okay. So I said, like he said, well, I'm working. And I said, Julius, do you trust me? Like he didn't say, I don't know, but I could feel his energy, right? He said, yeah, I trust you. I bet he was nervous, right? And I said, Julius, I need you to tell me if you can take day off, this Friday and Saturday. And I said, do you trust me? He said, okay, I trust you. He said, well, let me see. I said, I need an answer, right now. And he said, well, I'll give you a call in a couple of hours. It wasn't even a couple of hours. In the next 4 minutes, he gave me a call and he's like, okay. And I said, I'm going to send you. I didn't even tell him Miami. I said, I'm going to send you flight tickets for you, for your brother, and then, his beautiful wife. And I will see you there. I said, just trust me. I said, we're going to have a conversation, me, you, and Darren, when you come there. But, and that was it. It's ever since, it's been a history. We've been building this, like what he said is very true. We're literally like family, since day one.
Wow.
So it was crazy.
That's a great story.
And she tell it so perfect too, because it was exactly how she said it.
Awesome.
He didn't know anything about anything when he flew out to Miami. Like, he had no idea why he was going there.
He didn't even know he was meeting Mr. Bugs
No.
and Mrs. Bugs.
No.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. So what was going through your mind when Desi made that call?
I was like, okay, so tell me. She said, trust me. I said, okay. I said, give me a couple of hours. Like she said, I ended up calling her back, probably within about 20, 15 minutes. And I took off. Nice.
Excellent. So from the time of the call to the time you took off on the plane, what time frame was that?
Well, it was actually Desi? A day
I
or two?
believe I gave you a call on
days.
Tuesday, and then we left Friday.
Yeah, so it was about 2 or 3 days or so like that.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. I've gotten those calls before as well. So from Mr. Bug. Okay. So tell us about your diamond journey. Tell us about this.
Okay. Like I said, I had a lot going on at the time. It was funny because May, I think it was toward the end of May the 27th, I had to call Desi and, go over my numbers, for the growth-a-thon that we was getting ready to do for June. And I called her up, it was late, and she was with Darren, they was out, and I was telling her, I was going diamond, but, I've been saying I was going diamond every month. Which is not good, because if you're calling out something, you better make sure you hit your goals. And every month, I didn't get to diamond, but I wasn't consistent. Anytime I had issues with my traditional business, it sort of stopped me, so I was able to not, put in the work consistent the entire time. So Darren, he jumped on the call and he chewed me out. I was actually shocked a little bit. But I think Desi was shocked too. So he let me have it, And from that call, it shifted something for me. It shifted, my whole mindset, because I know I can do it. I knew I could hit diamond. And from that point, I stayed consistent the entire time. I stayed consistent, with my people. I stayed consistent with my thoughts, positive thoughts the entire time. And from that moment, I wasn't going to let anything stop me. I was going to get to my goal no matter what I had to do.
Mm. So I really find that out of character for Darren. Okay?
Oh my God.
So he's got that big smile on his face all the time. And I just, so I know that, and I just know that he has to sometimes
Mhm.
go off on people, but tell us about what he did or what he said.
He gave him a soft talk, Mark. Darren has given me the talk a few times, not just the talk, but he gave him
now
a soft talk.
Desi is right though. He chew her out sometimes, and I've been on the call with him and been in person, you know, with it as
Wait a
well.
second. Somebody's saying you don't know Frank. Who's this? Who's this Frank guy?
But he said everything, MK. Cursed at me a little bit. He even said that I fight you. I think he mentioned that. You know, so from that point, I was like, okay. I was like, okay. So I went to work. You know, that whole night I couldn't sleep. I actually probably had about 1 hour of sleep. It was on my mind the entire time. But everything that he was saying, he was right. So I'm used to that because I played sports in college. I played baseball in college. I was an All-American in baseball. So I'm used to, you know, someone getting on me, you know, not taking it personal because he knew my ability, but the consistent wasn't there. You know, the mindset wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, I love him to death. You know, he's, like I say, he's a brother to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm so grateful, you know, not just for Darren, but Desi, because she's amazing what she do. You know, she's always staying consistent, you know, reaching out to people, helping from the bottom to the top. You know, so it's just an amazing, you know, environment. And I'm just so grateful.
Yeah.
You know, I know I said it so many times, but I'm so grateful for, you know, this everything.
So a good leader knows when to give talks. Yeah,
Absolutely.
And you know what, Mark, you gotta, it's like, I am wired that way. It's like, if you don't give me that talk, like I won't work. I work well under pressure. So I know for a fact that if I don't get that talk, that means that Darren no longer cares. You know, as a matter of fact, last month when he was here in DC, I asked him, I said, I need you to be tougher with me. You know, I have much bigger goals which require more, you know, toughness. So I'm, you know, it's like if you give your mentor a permission, there's a good thing that we say, we're not attacking you, we're attacking your paradigm, because now it requires a whole new mindset for you to have to build, you know, this business here. Awesome. You know, obviously your mindset that you have right now is giving you the results that you have. Actually, Diamond Tree Harris had a great analogy. He said his mentor told him, you know, your brain has been keeping you in financial bondage. Take your brain out and use mine. And I love that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's nice. So, and you know, a good leader definitely knows when to give a talk, and he also, and he or she also knows the person that they're talking to, and they give them exactly what they need, and that is the essence of leadership. It's saying the right things at the right time in the right way. So perfect, beautiful. So tell me about this environment. I hear about this environment all the time. So what is the environment? So is it calls? Is it meetings? Is it what is it? What is it about this environment that has got all these diamonds popping?
I think it starts with the mindset. Everything starts with the mindset. So just from the master calls that we have, Darren is.
Well, wait, hold on. Master calls. Master calls? What are these?
Mastermind.
It's more mastermind calls for the mindset. And what I think you need that, you know, because we have thoughts, negative thoughts all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, we have thoughts that, you know, that come to us, you know, doubt, you know, it's just situations going on every day. And you have to hear, you know, positive things, you know, all the time, because I think most people, what happens, you know, they situations, you know, the everyday situations and the thoughts that they have of it, you know, it could be lack of money. It could be, you know, things are not moving for them, consistent. And with the calls that we have, Desi have, her calls. Now Darren and Desi have created a platform, for the leaders to have calls constantly. And I think that, just the environment of that, people get to hear all these positive things that's going on. And I think that it just helps the culture, of this business.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, from previous companies that I've been a part of, the environment wasn't there, and that's why, network marketing get a horrible name, because, of companies in the past, and, you haven't created a culture, in your platform. And I think that it's just special. It's hard to explain a little bit, but it's just a special environment what's happening with this team.
Yeah, I find that hard to explain as well. So, yeah. So, Desi, do you have any questions for Mr. Burrell?
I do.
Okay.
I do. And the reason why I say this, because he has a really, really, really strong work ethic when it comes to, when he makes a decision, right, to go all in, because what he said is true. He's been calling out a goal, and the reason why they didn't gave him the stock was because he doesn't want to allow anybody, none of us that's on the team, to continue on calling out a goal and not hitting it, because here's what happens, Mark. You create a new habit of losing, right, through repetition. And then your name, like he says, your name starts going down. It's not like you're not, able to. He believes in us, that we're capable, but that's the one thing. So what is and like I said, most people will take it personal. And when we're all in business, and this is something for everybody, right? In business, you got to keep your emotions out, right? I want you all to understand, each and every one of you here on the line, that you are, the CEO of your own company, right? We use Ibüümerang as an umbrella. We use the system, we don't have to take care of anything. Ibüümerang is taking care of that. All you got to do is, take care of your own business. And, if you bring emotions into your business, emotions will keep you broke. Right? You definitely want to get emotionally, attached to your goal, but not when it comes to your business. So what is it that, because not everybody can take this talk. And I like what you said, Mark, because you really have to know people, right? You have to, you must have great communication skills when it comes to business, good listening skills as well. So I know that Darren has been delaying this talk for a long period of time. I believe he caught him at the moment, right? Because we were in Atlanta actually with him, and he was on his way to his flight, because we missed our flights. Anyway, so what is it that really flipped it for you, Julius? Because what you did is you stopped talking, because prior to that you were talking a lot, but your action wasn't aligning with what you were saying, right? So what is it that it really flipped it? Because you became quiet the entire month, you went simply to work, and then at the same time, maybe just share, because it wasn't all pink. You went through a lot of challenges on your way to Diamond.
Right. Okay. What shifted really, I thought about everything that he mentioned that night. That's why I mentioned that I couldn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was playing back, and everything was playing back. And I start, looking at myself, okay, you said this every month. You haven't hit it. You're using your excuse with your business, your traditional business. I have to, do my part by staying consistent, and from that point, I think what really changed it, I just evaluated myself, and told myself that nothing is going to stop me, no matter what. The job is going to get finished. And, I just stayed consistent. I think from boot camp, when I went to boot camp, I took, certain things, in my story when I was talking to people from boot camp. You know, when Mr. Bugs mentioned about being a solution solver when you're talking to people. So I became a great solution specialist, you know, talking to people. You know, when I'm talking to, you know, my team members on fluid calls, I became a great listener. I became, you know, things that I was great at, you know, the things that I've done in the past in sales. I used all of the things from Mr. Bugs, you know, Darren Mindset, your things from you, Desi, from, you know, reaching down from the bottom with your team, you're consistent. I've learned a lot from you on three-way calls. You know, she's a beast at three. I think she's one of the best with three-way calls. So I took all the things from, you know, everything that I've learned, and I used the things that I was great at, and I made it my twist, but I stayed consistent the entire time. And my thoughts was just on another level. I didn't want to hear anything negative. I'm the type of person, when I say I'm gonna do it, I made the decision. You know, I was gonna get it. You know, I was gonna do it. You know, and I didn't look at, you know, like most people look at Diamond and they might say, wow, 200,000 volume, that's a lot. You know, it's not a lot. You know, I didn't look at my results, you know, because the results wasn't there. And I think what happened with most people, they stop, you know, when the results is not there. They don't stay consistent enough the entire time. You know, and I can speak on that because I didn't stay consistent the whole entire time. You know, so I would tell everybody who's listening to this, stay consistent, massive action. You know, it starts from, you know, believing in yourself. Believe that, you know, one of my favorite chapters in the Bible, Mark 9:23, if thou canst to believe, thou mean you. If you canst to believe, all things are possible to whom that believe. So I played that scripture back all through in my head the entire time. And I just worked the word, you know. And like Desi said, I did it quiet, but, you know, I worked effective that way as well, too. I knew what I had to do from all the things that my leaders have said in the past.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So what was different? So I heard you say this, a decision was made. What was different about that decision? What was different about that decision that just made you stay consistent and just go for diamond like you never had before? What was different about that?
I would say, you know, going back from when I first met Darren and Desi, I knew something was special with this group, with those two. And I kept thinking about, you know, their success, what they're doing in the business. And I told myself, you know, my habits will hold me back, you know, from being at the same level. You know, so I thought about, you know, my inconsistency, you know, that's the only thing that holds you back.
Yeah. You
know, and I knew that they was going somewhere and they was going to help a lot of people. And I didn't want to be left out. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be left out, you know, and
the fear of loss.
They've been over my house, you know, I flew to their, you know, hometown. So we like a family. So I knew that I had to do my part, you know, and if I didn't do my part, you know, I was going to get left behind.
Yeah. Laura Johnson, truthful self-evaluation. She sent 100 stars for that. And then Travell Smith says, if we're not doing what Mark Cathcart doing, we're going to be missing out on money. And what he's referring to is me taking notes.
Right.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. So, Desi, do you have any other questions?
I do, because he's,
okay.
I remember Mr. Bug said on the stage, he said, share your stress stories, not your success story. Your stress story is what leads you to your success story, right? Yes, you make it sound so easy, but I know you went through a lot. People need to hear it, right? People need to hear it because you were challenged in many ways, right? I personally was challenged in many ways going blue diamond, right? And my goal was to focus on my structure, not so much of, obviously it was already in the bag, but share your stress stories, because a lot of people think that every single day we wake up and our day is perfect, and all we do is just talk to people and everybody says yes to us. Share your stress stories that led you to diamond.
Well,
I like
like
that.
I mentioned, staying more consistent, with my daily routine and throughout, the entire night. So it started from, get up early in the morning. I had a routine that helped me from the things that we were studying, the books that we were studying, the books that I was reading at the time. And from that point, having a calendar, like you mentioned before, I do have a calendar. And I think I was all over the place when I first started because I haven't had a mentor before. I pretty much done everything on my own, so now just changing, why certain habits that you have and, doing things on your own. And from that point, I start, doing my calendar at night, writing down, everything that I had to do in order and not, leaving, going to the next step to the first step is completed. And from that point, don't get me wrong, you have challenges, but I've had success in the past. So my wife, she stayed on me. She was like, you can do this. I've seen you in the past, you can, what, you overthinking, certain things, so she's in my ear, but, I had to evaluate certain great things that I did, my success in the past. And I had to, write down some things that, I was struggling, and I've learned that from Mr. Bugs, that we have a call, write a big circle or write down things that you're great at in the circle, and outside the circle, write down things that you struggle with and, work on at least two of them because you can't change all of them at one time. And from that point, I just stayed consistent with that, but my thoughts was positive the entire time, even though it didn't seem like I was going to hit it, but I didn't look at my results. And, I think my success in the past that helped me because I reevaluated myself, what made me successful in the past. And I just think that from that point, when I said I made the decision and didn't use any, negative, my business or anything, I knew that I was going to win. I knew I could do it.
Yeah. So Viola Hall says, such a great wife and supporter because we all don't have that. Kudos to your wife. Yeah, I agree.
His wife is amazing.
Is she coming to Prague?
Yes.
She would be a Prague.
Awesome. Can't wait to meet her.
And, also, my team, they're phenomenal, the best yet to come with us. I can actually say now, I will be doing this business a lot more full time. And I would tell anybody on this platform that, I hit it part-time and you can still win. We think that we can't, we think that because we have so much going on. I would say just get organized, but it starts with the mind first, believing in yourself.
That's big.
And staying consistent. I think most people don't stay consistent. They might start off the first week and then they stop because the results is not there. But stay consistent the entire, time. Don't stop. And from that point, that's when magic start happening. When you do your part, the natural, God always do the supernatural.
Awesome. Good stuff. Excellent. So any other questions, Desi? Yeah, I know you've got some more.
He said he hit diamond part-time. I just want that to sink in for everybody.
Dude, that's incredible.
Okay. Because a lot of people on the line here think that they need to go diamond being in this business full-time. That just gives you, and don't get like, don't look into Julia's story as, you need to duplicate exact that. Just get the mindset of it, right? Because everybody's story will be different. We all went diamond in our own way, right? Darren's story is completely different from mine. My story is completely different from Julia's, from Marianne, and so on. Just get the mindset of it, right? What he said, it started with a committed decision. Committed decision meaning, that I am going to get it done, whatever it takes. Meaning it's non-negotiable. It doesn't matter what I'm going through with my family, with my work, with my job. It's done, right? You act from the end of your goal, right? You align your daily action and activity like you're already a diamond. And obviously you got to have a plan, because your success should be mapped out. Somebody said yesterday, I'm going diamond. I said, do you even know what a diamond is? Julius was preparing for this, for this entire year. He was cooking. He was cooking, and that was the moment for him to, to really get it done. So get the mindset of it, but most people, Mark, it's not like it's difficult to go diamond, right? It only takes 30 days. It doesn't take experience. It really takes committed decision and moving forward. Like, you should not negotiate with that committed decision. You move from that point like you're already a diamond. A lot of people are like, how do you do it? You just know it. Like, I was just looking at the video prior to flight school from Mexico, what Darren said, you just know it. You have to have that burning desire, like nothing is stopping me. It's like, I don't care who and what's gonna come on my way, it's not going to stop me. Like, I'm gonna run over you. It's like running on a treadmill and you're running for your life and you get knocked out left and right. Are you gonna stop and give up, or are you gonna continue on running? Right? That is the analogy and the mindset when it comes to hitting a goal. It doesn't mean if it's a diamond or sapphire or blue diamond or crown diamond, whatever it is, right? But and obviously sitting down with your mentor and breaking down numbers, not just guessing it, right? I believe this is the biggest thing from the very beginning when Mr. Bug said your success should be mapped out. And breaking it down, because back then we didn't know anything about the structure and the unit level, and we just kind of like jumped into the water and learned how to swim, right? But we didn't know anything about anything. So like I said, the ones that know it all are the ones that usually do nothing. So stay a student, right? Remain a student. That is the biggest thing. And Julius is definitely a student. He's a great student, and he's also a great leader, when it comes to his people, because, and also, I mean, he's a beast when it comes to recruiting, right? Because Julius, what I said earlier, going out, he recruits from everywhere, right? Social media, but like, he's a beast when it comes to in person. He will get even, the squirrels in the business.
Well, I'm excited, because I just moved down to Fort Lauderdale, like I shared, and I've been talking to so many people. Yeah. So that's one thing I do love. I do love talking to people. And in this business, I think that become a great storyteller. I think so many people try to sell the product. The product sells itself. Become a good storyteller. And that's where I became a great storyteller, casting out the vision. I went back on when I was a general manager in the fitness center, and I was the top in the company. So I went back on certain things that I was really, really great at. I haven't done that in, some years though, because it was actually 2010 when I left as a general manager, and I started my first business in 2011. So I had to just play back on certain things, my success, what I was doing. And I started using certain things in this business, but I took, like I said, I took things from boot camp, from Mr. Holton Bugs, Darren Mindset, Casting Out the Vision, and Desi, just constantly just building deep. And the three-way calls, which she do great with. And I just put my twist to it and just stay consistent with it the entire time.
Yeah.
Didn't look at my results.
Yeah. Thomas Williams says, for me, this is the best flight school ever. This is real. # billionaire movement. So going back to recruiting. Yeah, that's the basis. That's where the magic happens. And, I see Darren and Desi all the time. They're eating lunch somewhere. And, and they're like, okay. And I think the caption reads, who's going to get this one? Who's going to get this person? And so, yeah. And so, Julius, tell us about the stories that you're telling. Tell us about what stories are you talking about? What stories are you telling people that you're coming into contact with?
Okay. What I start off with first, trying to get to know them a little bit more, not coming straight to the business. So we might start off with a conversation, about their job, especially if I don't know what they're doing. Like, I'm not going to use a restaurant. I'm going to use, I'm just meet someone maybe at a restaurant or a bar or something like that, but they're a customer. I might compliment them on certain things just to start the conversation. And then from that point right there, it leads to more engaging conversation. And I ask them more questions about, so what type of work you do? Then I ask them, certain things, about, so what's some things that you love about what you do at your job? I'm becoming a solution solver, asking questions, but I'm becoming a good listener because you want to be a good listener. And from that point, I ask them, things about what's some things that they dislike about what they do. Then, I'm listening to all the things that they tell me. Then I come with, with the mindset. I might ask them, so tell me, what are your goals? If you can accomplish anything that you would love to accomplish, within a year or two, what would you love to accomplish? And from that point, they might say, I want to, quit my job. And what I'm great at, I do, wow. That's it. We can definitely help you with that, What I'm a part of something special that we're changing a lot of lives. And I, tell my story from that point. And I go back on certain things that they said. And I ask them, questions like, how do you think you're going to get there, doing what you're doing right now? How long do you think it'll take you? And I'm, basically solving, their problems from that point. But I'm using mindset and I'm throwing things out, so they can resonate as well too.
Yeah. So you ask questions. So, so I think most of the time when people come into contact with someone else, here's what happens. They say, what do you do? And then the person answers, and then they say, I do X, Y, Z. And I can help you. And, so you know what? Take this, folks, take this.
Well, I think that what happens, they go straight to the kill.
Sales mode.
They go straight, try to sell the person right then and there, instead of trying to build a relationship and let it come easily. Because eventually they're going to tell you certain things that it can lead to that. And I think if once you master that, but, I would tell people, most people want a script and they don't work because it's not you, but you can take certain things that I might just said, and you might use it to your advantage. And from that point, become a great storyteller, tailor your story toward their needs. And I think if you do that, you're going to be successful, but stay consistent. Don't stop when, it's not working for you. You might not stay consistent. Like my brother, I'm using my brother Brandon. He's actually been working the business now. He's been in the business the same entire time, but he have a traditional business that he's building, and he stayed consistent. He told himself that, I'm going to do this. I can do this business. I know I can do this business. So his belief is there, but he stayed consistent, reaching out to people. He reached out to over 1,300 people. When he went to Emerald, he reached out to that many people on cold market. Wow. And what he did, he had a spreadsheet on everybody who he contacted.
Wow.
He does.
Wow.
So, I think that, little things like that can help you because this is your business, treat it like it's, your baby.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point, I'm telling you, you're going to accomplish all the dreams and the goals that you desire. Mm-hmm. You can accomplish anything.
Yeah. Yeah. So people are putting in the chat here, family, occupation, recreation message. So again, it's form, right? And
sure.
Yep. And, you ask them about their family, you ask them about what they do, you ask them about what they like to do in their free time, and then you deliver the message after all.
Right. What he's saying is be interested in them, not interesting.
Right.
Right. Because you want to make it's all about them. You are their problem solver. So
exactly.
Stop trying to sell people, start trying to help them, because we are in a relationship business. I mean, me and Julius, like you heard like the word family, and that's for the entire team, right? We're like a family, outside of business. We work hard, we play even harder. So, that is the major key, and be a good listener.
Yeah.
You really, there's a reason why we have 2 years and 1 month. You definitely want to be a good listener and mold your story, be relatable when it comes to sharing your story. Yes, you have to be, facts tell, but stories sell, because he said, I became really good at story telling. This is why he's closing so many people.
Right.
But if you don't, Mark, if you decide not to join the calls, guess what? You're not going to learn any stories.
Right. Absolutely. So is there anything, Julius, that we have not asked you or something that you just want to leave the ambassadors with today? A parting shot, so to speak.
I would leave, everybody and taking this from Mr. Houghton Bugs, strong belief and great work ethics can't be stopped. So just having that belief that, the belief that you can do anything, no matter, how old you are, no matter, what's going on in your life, that you can accomplish anything, but you have to stay consistent with the work ethics. And I think if you stay consistent, keep yourself in a great environment, the magic's going to start happening for you.
Nice. Excellent. Awesome. Desi, anything from you? Any last words?
Look, we've got 4 months. I say 4 because usually December, everybody goes on vacation, right? They're not as consistent when it comes to their business. Everybody's celebrating, Christmas, New Year's. 4 more months. In 4 months, I went diamond. You can go diamond this month, this, coming month of August. All it starts with a decision. So in the next 4 months, if you take this opportunity that, Mr. and Mrs. Bugs have given us all, right? And you use, the system and everything that corporate does, and you, Mark, and Tigray and May and Isabel, everybody, right? The whole entire family, because you guys are here to help us win, right? 100%. You have everything that it takes. So make a committed decision. If you're working a job right now and you're working hard at your job, like Jim Rohn says, right? You're working hard for your boss. How about you do that for your own business? I love what Julia says. This is your baby. So would you live your baby, for a day without feeding it, for example? right? Absolutely not, right? So you're showing up for your job every single day. You got to show up for your business every single day, right? Put it on your calendar. Is it an hour, 2 hours? And make a committed decision. Work the plan that, you know, get with your diamond or the leader that you're working with. Have them write you a plan based on your goal and stay committed to that goal. And don't be moved by your present results and what you currently see, because let's say, you know, everything is in the unseen. You know, your goals and dreams will be in the unseen. You can't see how it's going to happen, right? But it's, let's say the first 2 weeks of your run, you know, your goal is 15,000 and you're not even at 1,000. I can tell you that you can get that 115,000 in one day if you stay consistent, because that's how the universe works.
Absolutely.
You
I agree
can't work
100%.
against the laws, right? I mean, the laws are not man-made. We can't change them. But the universe will bless you. As you sow, so shall you reap, right? What are you sowing? You will be reaping. Like, I cannot stress enough this, because the more I do it, the more I know that it works. So we attract what we're in harmony with. You're in control of your results. Make a committed decision. This is the year with everything that Mr. and Mrs. Bugs have aligned for us. Your year is here. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, August now. You're closer to your goal than you thought that you were in the month of January, because now we've got 4 more months to go all in and completely change the entire course of your life. So, you know, but it starts with a decision, like Julia said. You know, would you make I told myself, Mark, I said, I don't have Mr. Bugs 30 years. I don't have Darren's 8 years. I have now. I have now, right? And I will take everything they give me and implement now, because we can sit and talk all day long, but the real training is you stepping out there and putting it to work and implementing and applying. I know it's tough, trust me. Like I said, I've done everything that I didn't like doing to get to where I am. But eventually you will start having fun with it, and you will create that new environment that we talk about, because the people that you're currently surrounded by are the reason why you have the results that you want to, that you have today, right? It will take new faces to go new places. It will take new mindset, new activity for you to get to, you know, your goal. So, you know, let's go out there, you guys. I mean, we're all on the same mission. And if we all come together, I mean, I was looking even, I mean, I believe we're at Business for Home top 6 or 5 out of all of the companies when it comes to momentum. Now is the wave. Be a part of, you know, the history, you know, we're making, you know, we're the history creators.
Yep.
If you don't grab this opportunity, someone else will, right?
Kathy Mixick Unchko said a mic drop and send 1,000 stars.
But you see, you don't have to know it all. People will buy into your passion. I still don't know it all, Mark.
Same here.
But I'm extremely passionate about my business. I'm extremely passionate about what we do here, what the company does, and where we're going, and our vision. So this is what they buy into. I mean, I don't know it all. I'm still learning, but it doesn't stop me. So you don't have to. All you got to do is just go out there, have fun, connect with people, and become a problem solver. I mean, approach people the way you want to be approached, right? Approach people. You know, maybe this is something that you want to write down. Would you like if somebody comes to you and say, hey, I have an amazing opportunity? You don't even know if I'm looking for one. I have a greater opportunity than you do. So, yeah. You know, this is your year.
Hugh Gordon says, I just signed up. It's all your fault. Thank you.
Welcome to the family.
So, again, I just want to say thank you, Desi, for being a co-host here today. Thank you, Mr. Julius Burrell, for coming on and joining us today. And thank you for going diamond. And thank you, Desi, for going blue diamond. It's inspiring to watch, and it's inspiring to listen to you guys. If you're inspired, put fire emojis in the chat. Okay, put fire emojis in the chat. And let's do what we do. Let's do what we do. Let's do our picture. Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Stay ready.
Boom. All right. Thank you again. And thank you
so much.
Mr. and Mrs. Bugs for just starting this company. And I remember we were talking, and Mr. Bugs said, and Mrs. Bugs said, we're going to start Ibüümerang. And well, they didn't know what it was going to be called yet, but they said, we're going to start this company, and they did it. And, thank you too for the entire team behind the scenes, and thank you to T. Gray, my brother from another mother.
We missed T. Gray today.
Yes.
He says he was going to be at the airport. Thank you so much,
guys.
Mark.
Appreciate you.
We'll see you in Prague.
Appreciate you.
Ambassadors.
Bye, everybody.